Zombies personify a certain kind of death, and they force us to face our own mortality and what we will look like not too long after we are dead. And this may be too much to bear, except that zombies are funny. Of this comic dimension, Jamie Russell says this: "The comedy exaggerates the horror by making us even more aware of just how ridiculously vulnerable the flesh is. If Romero's aim really is to make us lose all faith in bodily integrity, then it's the comic impact of the gory special effects that hammers the point home. The human body isn't just a hunk of flesh, it's a ludicrous hunk of flesh." Russell's talking about the first modern zombie movie, George Romero's Night of the Living Dead from 1968. It is only under rare circumstances that most people have the honesty to face our physical vulnerability. It might happen when they end up in the hospital for something. There, or when we watch a zombie movie. That's one kind of humor that zombies embody, but there are others. Zombies are funny because they lack coordination and intelligence, so they are frequently victims of simple slapstick physical gags. Remember in one of those early seasons of The Walking Dead when a whole mass of zombies is pressed up against the chain link fence? And the ones in front? Ooh. I won't get into the gory details, but it wasn't just gruesome. I kinda laughed a little bit. It was a gag. Crawlers, the zombies without legs, are pathetic, but they're also kind of funny. And that one that fell in the well on Herschel's farm? That was so gross, but funny too. You get the idea. But zombies are more than just amusing imbeciles. We laugh at them as a means of dealing with the despair of living without transcendence. Given that they bring material man face to face with his annihilation, the comedic dimension of the zombie is a form of gallows humor. Gallows humor is a dark fatalistic humor, the sort one might display on the gallows before being hanged. James Thorson argues that genuine gallows humor is intentional and purposeful, the main purpose being to cope with death, either through defiance or emotional escape. We laugh at the zombie as a means to cope, because in the context of a material-only reality, death is something too terrible to contemplate. The humor inherent in zombie narratives enables a distancing between ourselves and a reality that would perhaps be too much to bear. There is one more kind of humor in zombie films, even the serious ones. Besides the slapstick and the gallows humor, the zombie film also offers a more ironic humor, which resonates with modern society. Irony is the comedy of reversal. The zombie is the weakest of all the monsters, but it's way more effective when it comes to the annihilation of humanity than any other monster has been. Most zombie movies after the Night of the Living Dead show zombies taking over the whole world in like less than a week. To paraphrase Kim Paffenroth, this is an extreme and an extremely funny reversal. That human beings look at their domination of the planet, and then they arrogantly and stupidly suppose that they are so smart and so advanced and so important, the most important life form in the universe, and then we are so easily destroyed by this apocalyptic army. And keep in mind that this army is not comprised of powerful supernatural beings, or even powerful natural beings, but slow, clumsy imbeciles who can barely stand up. The whole idea of zombies taking over the world is both a funny and potent parable of human hubris, arrogance, and self-sufficiency. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.